Where's the comments here? Hey, everybody. All right. Here. I'm going through they've got this new background music here we have. That's called lo-fi. Here's rock. Let's listen to rock. What do we got with the rock? All right. What else they got here? Here's feeding the ducks. Yeah. Nice. That was fun. I like that one. Let's hear it. Here's Nate driving. Cool. Dance pop. There we go. These take a while to get going. Here we go. The finest in royalty-free music. Here, we'll just let this one go. We'll turn it down a little bit. We'll say hi to everybody. Let's see here. Jason was in here first. He wins the prize. Coke's here. Let's see here. Kevin says he's oh man, what you got? Like some Craigslist stuff going on? Some dude's buying an old car. Oh man. Well, we'll know where to send the police if things go south. And he says, do you think that this background picture on the video is a stock image or Lee's actual hand and guitar? Okay, so this is how it works. If my life is a mess at the time I make them, it's a stock photo. If I have 15 minutes to think straight, I'll actually take an image. So I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's go to the YouTube page and see what it looks like. I'll take a look. That is not my hand. That's not my picture. That's somebody else. Okay. Yeah. So I must have been actually, I had to make 30 of those. So I went and I didn't have much time. So I did the easiest that I could do there. And Kevin, does anyone else wonder these types of things? Yeah, I do. I wonder those things too. I try to take my own pictures as much as possible, but sometimes I just can't. I bet it's Gilmore by Hopelessly. No, it's not me. I don't know. It's somebody. Coke says, I personally go with stock since it removes a photography step unless that was also my... Right. I do like photography. I have... so for most of the videos that I do here is I have a C920 webcam that if you've got good lighting, so I have two lights, one here and one there. Right now I just have one on because it gets hot in here. So usually, but if I have my Panasonic camera over here that I use for pretty much everything, and it's on the tripod ready for courses, filming courses. I also have a Canon back there that I use sometimes. I do like the photography, but if I'm busy, stock really works. I pay Canva. I actually pay for it because I can use all the professional stuff, and I just type in something and a million stock photos come up and I can use all of them. So that's what I use. Jason says that bass drum thumps. Yeah. Reverse. Yeah. We're going to have fun with these little, I hope they put more in. Evan's here. Hi, Evan. How are you doing? A class on face making. I have it's now for me it's the guitar faces just happen, and I try to not show them. Usually, if I'm playing guitar stuff, I'll switch to the other camera. But I guess I forgot today. They just happen. Coke says, "Luckily, I don't make any faces whatsoever while playing guitar. Make some faces, man." I remember playing. It was an acoustic thing. It was the guy who used to be the singer for Doc Holliday, and we were just doing something, and some lady came up to us right in the middle. She was drunk, and she comes up. She goes, "Why are you so upset? Why are you both so upset?" And we looked at each other. We're like, "We're not upset." And I'm like, "I don't know these songs. I'm trying to figure." We both had serious faces on, and that's no good, man. Just have fun. Life's too short. Express yourself. If you're feeling it, show it. Jason says the extent of mine is kissy. There's absolutely not video evidence on the internet. Okay. Coke says, called it. Yeah. Some hand model. Yeah. They shoved the guitar in his hands. Here you go. Says, y'all making me want a Spark, but I'd go for the Mini. Facebook user says, hello, I got confused with the Academy Masterclass and missed the first half. I was just practicing it. No, you didn't miss anything. This is just our kind of hangout ahead of time. The Academy is at 3 o'clock, which is at the top of the hour right now. I just came on here to just kind of hang out, have some fun, talk about minor pentatonics. In fact, I was playing minor pentatonics over this crazy background. Chris, it was Chris. Yeah, you didn't miss anything. That the master class is happening at the top of the hour. I just thought I'd come on here and just kind of goof around a little bit. Evan said, making me want to spark, but I'd go for the mini. Yeah, I'm just, I really need some stuff I really need a volume pedal and a loop pedal, which I have separately. But I'm coming out of the Spark Stereo. And I think I did talk about this before. I've got a stereo looper somewhere, but it's just such a pain. This right here is that old Line 6, which doesn't sound great, but it's passable. But it's got the tuner, I can change stuff, it's got the volume pedal, it's got the looper, everything right there. It's just really easy. So I was thinking about one of those, the Iridium, Strymon Iridium things, something where I could use a lot of different tones. It's got like 3 or 4 good tones on it. I don't know how I'm going to go. I've got the Spark right here. I've got my amps right here. And the amps heat the room up. That's the main problem. So I could use my Marshalls. I could use my Fender that's right underneath the table, but it's all something. Let's see. Dean says my looper works with my Spark. And it says 5 viewers, a small channel. Yeah, well, what this is, I'm Lee, and I'm the host of Play Guitar Podcast, which is an audio podcast usually. And that's where the big audience is. And this is some lives that we do in the afternoon. We just started it back up again. So this is kind of our core group of people, regular people here there in the Academy. But the bigger audience is on the podcast, but we're just having fun with this here too. And Jason says, hi, we're a tight-knit group. Yes, we are. Kevin says, I've been thinking about a Spark 2. Otherwise, I'd have to buy a few more amps and hundreds more pedals to get all the sounds I want. Yeah. I've been getting into impulse responses a lot. And I'm getting some great sounds from these Marshalls. I got sick over the weekend. So, this is going really well. And I'm getting some good stuff. So I want something that doesn't heat the room up, that I can start using a bunch of really cool stuff and get all these pedals working too. So I don't know. I'm on the fence about the Sparks, whether that's how I'm going to land. I'm using it here and there, but I always end up going to my Line 6 stuff. I don't know. He says, my left hand is so tired that I barely can move my fingers, so I decided to give myself some rest from guitar and search for a guitar stream. Yeah, man, we're here. I'm gonna be here every afternoon, usually around 2. I was late today. Practice time. It's always good to take a little break there. How's the muscles in your hand, in your fretting hand? How you doing with that? That's been an issue for a lot of people lately. It's a time of year where people practice a lot too. I never had tons of problems with that. Only problems with my left hand is when I was using super, super heavy strings. I was getting recurring sharp pains in my third finger when I was trying to bend super heavy strings. But anything is, as long as you've got proper technique, things start going pretty well for that. We do have some folks with the carpal tunnel going on that are getting through that. Speaking of that, Jason, how are you doing? How's physically, how's everything going? Evan says, I love my Mustang for that. Kevin, cheaper too. Yeah, that's another route to go. I've got a couple things. What I should do is just go for like the Axe Effects or the Helix or something like that. That's probably what I need to do. What I'm doing for recording is just putting like a scratch track down and putting a direct on in Reaper and then reamping into the Marshalls with IRs is what I've been doing there. So Chris says, welcome, and feed mine while the fingers recover, then get them going with new. Yeah. Arthritic 39-year-old streaming guitar at 6 p.m. Cool. 6 p.m. Central. Okay, I'm going to try and make that, man. Maybe not tonight. Coke, how often do you do it? Are you in every day at 6 Central, or do you just do it here and there? I know Thursday I won't be around. Wednesday. Are you going to be on Wednesday, Coke? Let me know. I'll see if I can catch that on Wednesday. David says, hey guys, just back from France. Awesome, man. How was France? Was it cold? Monday through Thursday. Cool. So, okay, I'm going to make a note. Let me just get a notepad out here real quick. Coke 6 Central. Live, and that's on Twitch, right? Or is that multiple? I'm one of the slowest guys out there when it's about my left hand. Right hand is fast, but left hand is super slow. Max is 208. Simple sequence, and I train it for years, for hours, every day. Yeah. Do you ever take breaks? Or maybe tried every other day kind of thing, or maybe work on, gosh, there's been so many cool picking hand exercises and just stuff where you don't even have to use that. You're still working on your thing there. Let's see here. Kevin said, hey, David. Chris says, I have the Mustang micro headphone amp, my small selection of pedals, and a couple has enough amps. Hey, here's another thing that I've been looking at. Satriani's new album came out, and he was talking about how he didn't use any amps on there. And I knew that he used to use the Sans amp, the PSA1, and the Palmer thing. And he said that he was actually using the plug-in from Pro Tools of the Sans amp PSA1. And I was thinking, man, that would be cool if I could get that on PC. I don't use the Pro Tools, so for Reaper, right? And I found somebody copied it and made a VST plugin on it, and I got the coolest clean sound I've ever got. I just messed with a clean sound. It's like a Fender clean sound from this thing, and it was fantastic. So then maybe I'll go that route. I don't know. Jason says, pretty good. It's funny that now I actually feel more than I used to, but let's see here. I find I'm taking more breaks than I used to. Left hand wise, right hand is perfect. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I had when I was in music school, my jazz guitar teacher had it in both. And then a couple years later, the bass player in my 3-piece had it in both too, and both of them recovered fully after that. So looks like that's how you're going. That's good. David says really warm. Paris around 25. Awesome. I hope you had a good time there, man. That was great. That's awesome. Chris says, what was the beer of choice next to the Chateau Dave? I am just Coke. All right, let me write that down. Tomorrow I'm there. Get the capitals right there. Okay. 77 in American money. Yes, well, you're on the money. That's about what it is right now. I couldn't figure out why the air conditioner is usually on constantly here. Kevin says, I'm going to North Carolina on Thursday. Going to be in the mid 70s down there. Bye cold Wisconsin weather. Yeah, it's been nice here, man. Really nice here. I've been staying in the house. My allergies went crazy last week, so I'm trying not to get out in the middle of it, but I got to start getting out. I think I can only keep that up for so long, you know. Local beer blonde called Lennox, which is the same name as the one. But cool, awesome, man, awesome. So it's 2:47. I am going to sign off for a few minutes, and then if you're Academy members, hop over to the Academy, and that's where we're going to have our pentatonic scale masterclass today. I've got the pentatonic sheet. You know, you got to have that. I've got some practice ideas of, you know, just easy ways of practicing all of the patterns at once. And then I've got some easy licks that what we're going to do is we're going to take these licks. There's one for each pattern of the pentatonic, the 5 pattern pentatonics. And then we're going to manipulate them and get at least 10 licks out of each one of those. We're going to talk about that today too. So, because we're going to have a range of students. Somebody may be new to it and some people may be a little bit farther along. So a little bit of something for everybody in this one today. Let me say bye to everybody. Let me go through these real quick. Coke says Wisconsin weather's depressing as can be right now. I'm sorry to hear that, man. You should come down here. It's not depressing. We got 4 inches of snow in Northeast PA. I did enough of that. Man, I did enough of that. When I lived in Philly, I lived in downtown Philly for like 5 years. And I just remember it being well into the spring and it's like 70 degrees outside and there were still mountains of snow, like icebergs of snow on each corner. Just wouldn't melt. Coke's taking the kid to the park right now since it's 47. 47! That's right. Kevin says, if you don't see me in the master class, call 911. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that, man. Shooting home to grab the axe. Awesome. Struggle coming up with licks for some reason. Cool, though. That's something we're going to be talking about today. Looking forward to it. Jason says, good to see new faces. Hit the like button. Yeah, this is kind of our core group. We used to do this all the time, and sometimes things got busy, and I'm trying to bring this back now. So, Issei says, good luck with practicing, guys. It was nice to meet you, man. We're here all the time. Just hang out. We'll talk some guitar. Have some fun, man. And Jason said hi, too. So, okay, everybody. I'm going to sign off for about 10 minutes. And at the top of the hour, just head on into the Academy. The link is right on the main page. Click on that. It'll take you to the page. Just scroll down in the live window. It will be right there. And I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there. And maybe I'll bring this music with me. I don't know. All right, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.